We are live here at night 4. This is night Numero 4, Summer Series, night 4 here at the backyard outside Toyota Arena, Ontario. Presented by Stater Brothers. Tonight is Bestie Night.
Bestie Night.
Yes, my name is Nick Knack from 99.1 KGGI, the night show Monday through Friday, 7 to midnight. Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, to your left, the amazing, the incredible Miss MiaMei.
What is up, you guys?
Let's go. How you listen? First off, as you could probably hear in the background, we are still live during the show. Shout out to J Rock. She's on stage right now.
She's the best.
Oh, she's awesome, isn't she?
So good.
She's doing it right now. You know who else is doing it? You.
Hey,
okay, MiaMei just opened for J Rock's, had an incredible show. You know, in doing my due diligence, right, on you as an artist before you got here, you know, I did my fair share of Instagram stalking.
Of course,
you know,
we all do.
I went on the MiaMei Instagram page, and I was checking out the music, and I was checking out clips of, you know, your shows at other, and I've seen you perform at like high schools.
Oh yeah.
You just had a really big show over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
In LA, like in front of like 10,000 people.
Isn't that insane?
Wild.
Yeah.
And so, you know, knowing that you were going to be here tonight and give the IE some greatness on this stage here at the backyard, I was like, yo, I wonder what her show here is going to be like tonight, you know? And let me tell you something, MiaMei, you did not disappoint.
Oh,
okay?
Thank you. I was excited. You know, when you feel the energy from the crowd, they're giving that to you and you're on stage, and I feel that, it just feeds me even more.
That's
and
one thing
it gives me fuel, and I'm like, okay.
One thing I did notice is that they were giving. That's just what they were doing. They were giving. The audience was just giving so much when you were up there, you know. Like, I was I got to send you some footage I was taking, you know, behind like the scenes and stuff, and just watching all the little girls up front just get so excited, you know, recording you on their little camera phones. And it's like, yo, I feel like you are such an inspiration to that next generation of artists that are coming up, you know, and wanting to do what you're doing. Can you see that when you perform to these crowds?
Of course. Like, I love seeing the kids light up and the adults even. I've always said I wanted to make music that was for kids, like my little cousin can hear, and that my 80-year-old grandma can hear.
Yeah.
So I love to see all the genres like light up and get excited. And part of why I make music is because I want to make people feel good. So when I see them get happy, it just makes me happy. And ever since I was little, I've just wanted to make people happy, help people out. And if I can do that through my music, I feel like that's definitely what God wants me to be doing. And every single time I may get discouraged or doubt myself, I feel like God always like puts me back in check or in line, and like, or there's a sign or something that music is definitely what I'm supposed to be doing, you know?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So one of the coolest things about you being here tonight is this is your first performance in the IE, isn't it?
Actually, yeah.
This is your first time here.
Yeah,
so it's not
is.
your first time here, but it's your first time performing.
Right.
And we got her first. We got her first here at the backyard outside Toyota Arena, presented by Stater Brothers, man. Night 4, this is Bestie Night. She brought her family out here today, you know. So since we are new to you here in the IE, give them a little bit of your background, like where you come from and your music background and how you came up, all that.
So I grew up in Central Valley. It's by, I just so you know, Fresno area, but a smaller town.
Give them the name of the town. You never know who might know the town.
It's called Reedley. It's very small country. I feel like it's a country town. A lot of farm out there.
That's what's up.
But it's in like the middle of California. It's
well, listen, some of the biggest artists come from the smallest towns. You know what I mean?
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I kind of grew up. And then I've always made music, though. I've always loved and been obsessed with it ever since I like came out of my mom. I've been writing songs, fun.
Ever since you came out the womb, she's been writing songs.
No, seriously, I would write songs in gibberish. Nobody knew what they were. My parents would buy me little notepads, and I would write random stuff, and nobody knew what I was talking about. But I've been on it. I've been writing.
Let me tell you something. I had a conversation with your mom off air a little earlier today during rehearsals when you were doing your sound check and stuff. And she is so proud. She's such a proud mom. I love it.
Yeah.
She was telling me a little bit about how you first started and you wrote your first rap, and she was like, she didn't really know what to expect, if it was going to be good or not, and she was like, it was so good. She was like, you know, you caught off guard, like that. Your very first time pen to paper was so good.
Yeah. So the reason why I did that was because I would listen to the radio and I didn't hear nothing that was like old school. My dad had put me on DJ Quick, and I fell in love.
I love it.
Like, I was like, this is my favorite artist now, and I would play Pitchin' on a Party. He showed me Pitchin' on a Party.
Pitchin' on a Party, for
yes, and then I would play his music, and then I would listen to the radio, and it was all stuff like da 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 da, and I was like, there's no like funk anymore. I don't know. I just like didn't. And then I would also try to do karaoke because I like just love to sing, and my voice didn't match any other singers, you know. So I was like, I want to do my own thing. So I just randomly went on YouTube and was like DJ Quick, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre type beat.
Love it.
And I just started writing rap lyrics, and I just started doing them, and then I wrote this quick rap song, all original. My mom comes in my room, what are you doing? And then I was like, can I show this to you real quick? And then I showed her, and she called him my dad, and then they're my biggest critics. If something's horrible, they will tell me.
Well, they got to. They're the closest to you. You know, they got to keep it real. They can't let you, go out there looking a fool. You know what I mean?
They were like, had nothing bad to say about it. They were bobbing their heads. It was like so good. My Bash was doing Talent Tuesday at the time.
Are you his artist?
We work together. He executive produces some of the music I have with him.
Okay.
We have a great relationship. He's a great mentor of mine.
So Baby Bash, obviously legend in the game.
Right.
He was doing this thing during the pandemic called
Talent Tuesday, and what it was is basically he goes online. It was a live on Instagram, and he would let people join his live, do their talent or whatever, and then have the people on the live vote for whoever they thought was the best, and then whoever won, he would send them money, like $100.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, hey, I have a really good feeling if you do this.
Yeah.
And I was nervous, and I was like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to do it. And I could just because I was nervous, I didn't know what to expect. Yeah. So I didn't do it.
Right.
A month later, he does it. He's been doing it. So my mom comes back, and she's like, Mia, do it. Like, I really think it would work. And I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. Okay. And my mom ended up getting on the live, not me, because I think what caught Bash's eye was my mom commented, my daughter wants to do it.
Ah, okay.
So he let my mom join, and my mom was like, oh my God, he's letting me join. So she hands me her phone. I'm in a hoodie, my hair's all messed up. Just, you can see it. It's on my Instagram, but
you still got the post up there?
Yeah.
Is it pinned?
You got to dig.
Okay, you got to pin it because that's like the beginning of the journey.
That is
true.
I should.
Yeah. So you won Talent Tuesday.
I won it. Everybody voted for me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I should have listened to my mom the first time. Yeah. But and then I think he saw my talent in like songwriting and melody. And I was 14, so he was just like, oh my gosh, you're 14 and you wrote that?
Yeah, you were ahead of your time.
Right, so that kind of sparked his like eye and interest, and then in the next week, he got a hold of my dad, and we went downtown LA, and I recorded that song, I recorded that one that I did on his live, and then after that, it's actually, that song isn't out anywhere, and I did perform it tonight.
Did you?
I perform it on stage for fun, but it's not out. But we've co-written other songs that are out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, listen, MiaMei, we cannot wait to hear more from you.
Yeah.
We can't wait for more content, more music. What's next for you? Are you gonna work towards an EP, an album? What's next in the works for you?
I have a song coming out August 1st.
What's it called?
It's called Energy.
Okay, you got to shoot. Okay, so
yeah.
you new to the game. I'm going to let you know how it works. You got to shoot the DJs first. You feel me? Shoot the MP3. Shoot the MP3. I got to hear that before it drops.
I know. I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
I sang it tonight, too. I had to let everybody know it's coming out. So that's coming out August 1st. I have a show in Riverside on the 24th of August. And then also on my birthday on the 25th. Of August in LA with Bash. Both of the shows are with Bash. So just stay doing shows, stay putting out music, and I like to honestly always stay consistent in music, but I don't like to rush things. Yeah. Everything has been organic. The way I met Bash was organic.
Listen, trust the process.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely trust the process type of game, and patience and consistency and just time. And that's what I've learned, and I'm okay with it because I just love music.
Yeah. Well, we're here for it all day. Yeah. I'm so glad we got you first, MiaMei. Listen, this will not be the last time you see her here in the IE. I'm so glad we got to have you.
One day we're gonna sell out this Toyota
You feel
Arena.
me?
I was in there today and I felt it. I know it's
I saw you walking around.
I touched the floor,
Listen,
looked around.
Tonight we are on the stage in the backyard, which is the patio area outside Toyota Arena. Tomorrow we sell out the big stage inside.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
You feel me?
Right here. I'm manifesting it. It's so inspiring. I love it. Yeah,
Hey,
you're gonna be there.
Of course I
In your
am.
city,
Of course
of
I am.
course.
Let's go. We got to
Yeah.
represent for the IE. Look, my name is Nick Knack. It's the night show, 90.1 KGGI. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible MiaMei. Hey, we got to
guys.
end this with a little cheers on that microphone. Give me some.
Oh, wait. Boom.
Peace.